concentrate on the man with the ball, and he may have been telling the player inside to take him, but he had the opportunity to come in.
Make the clavicles. I thought it was quite rather an exciting concept to be able to take Mr. Iyengar's yoga out into that area of sport, particularly.
A lot of the guys thought it was the more of the when I mentioned the yoga to start with, they didn't understand the flexibility side of it. They thought it was more into the praying and the that side of it. So Carol concentrates just on the flexibility, and we find it to be quite beneficial.
Really concentrate on taking your heels firmly towards the floor, and then press strongly back into the heels. Good. Breathe. Remember to breathe. That's better. That's better. Swing your chest to your legs, and then exhale. Just let your heads hang. Don't hold your heads up. Strap so you've got longer arms. You should be actually holding your foot with this, but in the left leg, thigh muscle really hard.
We do a lot of strength training, and that sometimes makes you feel a lot tighter, especially in your back and your pelvis region. So we work a lot on that region here. Thought it was probably more spiritual than the stretching side of things, but once I started doing it, it was more specific for us. A lot of exercises that really help our joints.
With the huge amount of impact in our game, it's beneficial for the guys to be working on their flexibility as well. So you put the running and the weight training, and you incorporate the yoga as probably the opposite side to the explosive stuff. A lot of the guys were found the amount of injuries that they were getting has been cut down because of their greater flexibility and stuff like that. So it's been good for us.
Now, I thought the referee had great vision.
They are professionals, and their living is earned by playing football. So you do have to, as I say, just stand back a little, because you can't allow them to think that maybe a strain has come through yoga.
Going out to the right and 2 feet.
They are merchandised from the point of view that they have to be able to go on the field fit, and so I tend to be very conservative, I think, more than anything, with my approach to their classes.
I had a lot of hamstring troubles, and I've had a bad knee, like a knee reconstruction, and since I've been coming here I haven't really had any hamstring troubles from the stretching that we've been doing, and the flexibility's improved.
This will be our 3rd year of being into it now, and what we do is most of the guys we've got 24 full-time professionals. Most of the guys get to do it at least once every 3 weeks with Carol, and as time's gone by, I think they've seen the benefits of it, and they're taken to it quite well.
As I said, Billy and I were doing it by ourselves anyway. We used to, and now that they've got it incorporated in with the training, it makes it a lot easier for us. Yeah.
We had a few players that had been quite badly injured. And one in particular had the thought of having a disc removed and a laminectomy. So he came on a one-to-one basis, and over a period of about 6 months worked with the props and with Guruji's sequences for bad backs, and it proved very positive, and he's 5 years later down the track, he's still playing first grade football, so he's very pleased with that as well. Worked with the props and with Guruji's sequences for bad backs, and it proved very positive, and he's 5 years later down the track, he's still playing first grade football, so he's very pleased with that as well.
That's good.
First time.
Because I'm that close to dodgy.
Everybody seems to be sore at some stage of the week through either hard training or a hard game, and it's a good release. And I think it's really helped me last year in playing all season without any problems in the lower back or hamstring area. So I do put yoga down as a part of that success. Yeah.
And I think that's where Guruji's yoga is so wonderful, that it can be so diverse that it could be taken to players who have such such stiffness in their bodies and such restrictions in their bodies that they can actually feel good about what they're doing.
See you later, Joel Kerr. Great try from the second rower. Here's the kick.